Hey guys, and welcome. Before today's video, I just want to thank all of you who have subscribed. I have reached over 100 subs, and since I reached over 100 subs, we are going to do another free giveaway, and this is what I will be giving out in this giveaway here. I will be giving away a total of 112 cards. First off, I'm going to give away 20 cards from BT5. I'm going to give away 20 cards from BT6. And I'm going to give away 20 cards from EX1, 20 cards from BT7, 20 cards from BT4, and I'm throwing in there 4 Gundramon, 4 kidmagnamon, and 4 ancienttroymon. So in order to participate in this giveaway, just make sure you like this video, make sure you're subscribed, and leave a comment down below. I will be picking off from the comments. I am picking the winner a week from today, which will be April 6th. And here we go, enjoy today's matchup. Alright guys, and welcome to a blue hybrid versus green hybrid today. And I'm starting it off today, digivolving into this Madoki here. Hard playing a Strabimon. So Betamon and Sayakumon are just amazing in this set. Simply because they can cripple all hybrids, right? So Sayakumon cripples any blue, not any blue hybrid, but any hybrid deck, just because it reduces Digivolution costs. And obviously Madoki, for perfect example here, to kind of negate that memory boost. But I think never mind, I thought I was going to activate it before I put him up. So he drops that Terriermon. Now he also has a memory blocker. And then I go ahead and I swing with the Strabimon, clash into a Pokemon, play a Sora and Joe. And I played it to leave him at 1, and now that Betamon is there, he won't be able to activate it. He Digibursts his Terriermon here. Fortunately, he gets a Tamer, and Terriermon does state that it has to be a green Digimon in order for you to get it to your hand. Digivolve into a Metal Cobble Terriermon, and here he should search for 5 and get a hybrid and a JP. Gets a hybrid. And then passes to my turn. Drop another Sora and Joe here. Reason I do this, because it's gonna put pressure on him to either Digivolve from that Terriermon or swing. If not, I will give 4 memory. So here he goes. So he Digivolves into Metal Cobble Terriermon, suspends here, and then swings into Madoki. So now he kind of did 2 things with 1, got rid of memory blocker, and now he has a Digimon with no source. Plays his memory boost and drops a JP. And I drop a Tommy to strip his Metal Cobble Terriermon. And it's more of also setting up for Korikakumon and really, freezing, since Blue Hybrid just does such an amazing job at freezing. Digivolves into a Rhino Cobble Terriermon, has turn at 1. Leaving me at 1, I drop a Boko. I get 5 here. And then I get Tommy. I almost got the Beowulf, but right now I'm more concerned in stripping, so I took the Kumamon instead. Now leave him at 2. Hatch into Argomon. So what's really kind of hurting him here is that he has no memory set tamer. So as long as he doesn't have a memory set tamer, I am able to kind of choke him with memory. Uses Rhino's effect, Digivolves into the Ancient Beetlemon, trashes since he survived. Digivolve into a Strabimon, and I play a Howling memory boost to strip his Ancient Beetlemon and freeze him at the same time. Here, he can't Digivolve on top of it unless, he were to run a Chaosmon. But he doesn't, so he stays frozen here. So now I'm going to be kind of benefiting from that for getting 4 extra memory, since he won't be able to Digivolve. He has no sources underneath. Digivolve into Metal Cobble Terriermon to leave at 1. And then I get the 4 memory, leaving me at 5. Move up Strabimon here. And then I go into Kendo Garurumon for 3, go to 2. Here I'm going to swing at security, suspend Joe and Sora, and now strip a couple Terriermon, send back Terriermon, draw for stripping, and then check, and I do survive. Then I play Tommy and I go into Korikaku to freeze his Ancient Beetlemon again, so he won't attack next turn. Do the Howling memory boost, and I go into Beowulfmon for once, as I do have a Tamer and a Hybrid underneath. I'll swing, bring Korikaku back to my hand, and I'll pop his Terriermon or Beetlemon, whoever it was, back to his hand. So now he can get rid of my Kendall, and then last but not least, I drop a Sayakomon. Just since green really focuses on, you know, Digivolution reduction, if that makes sense. So he drops a Mimi, he finally gets a Memory Tamer, probably a little too late at this point. I unsuspend here, and I should be able to close out, clash with Beowulf, swing with Kendo, and close out with Sayako. So that was a smooth first round. Again, just being able to strip is just, it's such a nasty effect. Just, yeah. But there is a way around every deck. You just gotta know how to play against decks. And kind of, you know, once you know how to play against a certain deck, you're able to kind of come back and kind of do stuff, if that makes sense. So he goes into the JP here. I'm like, hey, he got reduced, so you're still your turn. Reveals 5. He is able to get only JP here. Both ancients are considered, I believe, 10 warriors, which he is not able to get. So that sucks. However, still his turn. And then he drops something here. He goes into a Rhino couple Terriermon for the 3, kind of getting ready to swing and digivolving using his effect, which does reduce or make it cost 3 when you digivolve into an Insectoid or a 10 warriors, I believe. So I go ahead and get my Sayakuma ready, drop a Joe and a Sora, just so I can start stripping here. He does swing, and he goes into Ancienttroymon. Hits that Strabi. So now I really gotta be careful, because I just can't rush. Just because if I attack, you know, Troymon's effect, if you attack, you can suspend 2 Digimon without blocker, and that's kind of what's gonna happen here. Digivolve to a Beowulf. What's this guy's name? Lobomon for 2. I strip 2 sources, so now he won't have piercing. I check and hit a memory boost. So that's also not good, because I have nothing to prevent him from using it. So I drop an Ice Wall and I drop a Mat, leaving him at 2. If he attacks, he loses 2, and he would have to use a memory boost if he wants to keep playing, which he will at this point. Plays that memory boost, puts him up at 4. And now here he swings at my Lobomon, which I'm actually surprised he didn't go for swinging at Sayakomon. Then he drops a Mimi, so he got a Memory Tamer obviously much quicker this time. I unsuspend, Ice Wall's done, and I go ahead and I hatch. Digivolve to Akuma and strip. And I draw. I should draw again for the Kiaromon here, since I did strip one. And now I just had to find a way to freeze, activate a Hammer Spark, and I do have it. Go into Korikakumon, freeze that Troymon, Digivolve Strabimon. So now even if I do get suspended, I'm not gonna worry about him dying or getting attacked from him. Goes into a Terriermon. I do go into that Beowulf that has jamming. Drops a JP. Suspends Mimi, brings up Terriermon from Mimi's effect. And now he drops a starter deck Izzy. And now here it's truly just playing past that Ancient Troy. I play a Davis, so here I kind of choose to go a little more reserve. I kind of want to set up to make sure I can kind of win in 1 or 2 turns. But again, that Ancienttroymon really is crippling me at this point. I don't want to attack with Beowulf, because then my Sayaka gets suspended, but either way he does it here with the laser. Izzy activates, so he plays it for free. And now he should be able to attack it, and ancienttroymon isn't frozen, so he will do it. But before he does that, he drops a Pokemon. And he is able to get a Ken only. No hybrids. And he's still at 0. So he digivolves into Arbomon for 2, activate Pokemon's effect, or it goes off. He gains 2, so it's a free cost, and now he swings to Sayako, and now it has Piercing, and then it plays another Davis. So that's good for me, because I have more Tamers. I always want to have Tamers, especially with hybrid decks on play. I get another Kumamon for the stripping, and then he attacks with Troymon, runs into Korikaku. I mean, there's nothing in this deck that would go over this Troymon. Besides the Susanomon, I did run the Susanomon here. Or was it a Zulongmon? But I did change this deck. I dropped from 4 of those Jamming Bellwolf to 3, and I added 2 Zulongmon. Because, for example, in this case here, it would have worked perfectly. I could have used them and checked for 4 and then just swing for game. But I wasn't using them in this format, I believe. I really do think I was using that one Susanomon. So I swing with Bellwolf. My Kumamon ends up being suspended from Troymon. Digivolve to a Lobomon for 2. Here I am searching for Korikakumon so I can freeze that Troymon. My Bellwolf will be good, but my Kumamon won't be. Digivolve for that 1 for Bellwolf. Since I do have a Tamer and a Hybrid underneath, I swing, bring back Lobomon to my hand, and I should pop back that Terriermon to his hand. And I swing that security here, and I run into a Metal Couple Terriermon. There we go, so he does stay alive, so that's good. And now play another Hammer Spark here. I digivolve back into Lobomon. Again, I am looking for this Korikakumon. Swing with the Lobomon here. I'm like, well, I might as well go into swing into Mega Couple Terriermon. He does get deleted here. Then I do suspend to trash the source from Metal Couple Terriermon or Rhino Couple Terriermon. I don't know these green hybrids that much. And I do drop a Syakumon. Digivolves into a Terriermon. Swings with Troymon. Boom. Swings there. My security doesn't save me. He ends the game with Pokemon there. So now we are at 1-1. Started off here, I go first. Hit that Boko. So you see that Troymon really did make a difference. Just because, you know, blue is explosive and, you know, you're able to kind of digivolve and swing. And you can't do that. ancienttroymon won't. You know, it'll activate. His effect will activate for the Digimon that are on board. So you can't just digivolve to a Tamer swing and then digivolve and swing. But that's a lot of memory there. Okay, so I go to Syakumon and I drop a Strabimon here. Trying to get the ball rolling and get some more hybrids. So I do get the Sora and Joe and another Strabimon. Leave him at 3. He does have Ken. He goes ahead and Digiburst for Terriermon and he runs into Ancient Beetle, so he is able to get it to his hand. Now here he drops a JP. And he digivolves to Arbomon for 2, leaving me at 1. Draw for turn. And I should, yep, there we go. Move up Syakumon. Drop a Tommy to strip for that piercing. And as well as get a Tamer on board. Hatches. Got another Koromon up there. And it digivolves for 1 and suspends my Sayako, so he's already planning to get rid of it. Because you can see Syakumon can paralyze green quite a bit, since JP's whole effect is reducing Digivolution by 1. Digivolves into Arbomon after dropping that Izzy starter deck. Hatch into a Kyaromon. I digivolve here and I go into a Kumamon to strip from Arbomon here. And then I get the 2 memory back from Pokemon. And I'm gonna go into Beowulfmon for 1, since I do have the Tamer and a hybrid underneath. And here I should gonna swing the Metal Couple Terriermon and activate Beowulf's effect to pop Arbomon back to his hand, so kind of clearing board there. Swing a Pokemon, clash into another Pokemon. So at that point, since I already used his effect, I could have left him there, but I wanted to be a little more aggressive this round. Just because green, you know, can be explosive, but it does take time for it, and you need the right pieces for it. So Digivolve to, I want to call him Leomon, but it's Lobomon. Swing into that Terriermon, and then I play a Hammer Spark. Can you believe I only run 3 Hammer Sparks here? Like, I see it so much. I play a Davis and it's gonna end up at 3, so now I have my own Memory Tamer. And I will get that Kendo. Just because you guys can see what that Kendo can do. It's a nice tech card to have, not to mention it's another hybrid. We go with Beetlemon. If you do have a Pokemon on the field and you Digivolve to a Kendo, it's gonna cost 1. You know, instead of the 3. But if you guys have seen my video of, I do go over this deck list, and I do kind of go over little strategies that you could do with blue and stuff like that. Digivolves into Couple Terriermon here. There's nothing to suspend, but he does it to swing over my Lobomon. Then he gains a 1 memory from Ken, since his Digimon survived. Plays a green memory boost, leaves me at 3. And he gets that Argomon. Now I unsuspend here. So here's a misplay coming up that I wasn't too sure if you're able to do this, but it turns out you can. I swung with Beowulf. Or was that? No, never mind. It was not here. I got a little ahead of myself. But I swung with Beowulf, and I played this Sora and Joe, leaving him at 3. So now hopefully if he just drops a Digimon and he's not able to Digivolve, then I will end up at 5 memory. Plays Memory Boost, so he goes to 5. Plays JP for 3. Digivolves into Metal Couple Terriermon. So the downside of here is that he is not able to attack. He does suspend my Strabimon, and yet again he's not able to attack because he did just drop JP that turn. So he plays another one and he passes turn. I hatch. So here's what we're talking about. So here is what I was talking about. So I'm going to swing with Beowulf. I'm activate Sora and Joe, strip. So Tommy's effect does kick in, but at the time I wasn't sure about it. So therefore that Couple Terriermon should be frozen at this point, but since I didn't know that, I Digivolved into a Korikakumon to freeze him here. And then I do play something here. Play a Hammer Spark. See, so I could have gotten game if I had known you could freeze, because I could just Digivolve into the 2 hybrids and swing and then go for the game. But then I went for Beowulf, activated his effect, put Korikakumon back in my hand to kind of clear board. I drop a Tommy, so now at this point I have 3 Tamers. I'm in a good spot. He Digivolves to Metal Couple Terriermon from JP, goes into Terriermon's assistant. Drops an Izzy for 2, go to 0. And now he Digivolves to an Argomon for 3, passing turn, and suspend Sora and Joe here. And now here I am, as long as I attack, I'm able to strip. So I go into the Kumamon, strip 1, and then I do have the Korikakumon in my hand, I believe. Oh no, I took Kumamon back. So I swing into that Ancient Beetlemon. I drop a Davis, go to 3, and I played it a little safer there, but I did have game next round, and at this point he really couldn't do much since I still have 5 security. So he opts to just concede here, and that was it. So thank you guys so much for watching, and I will see you guys in the next video.